and now a disgraced former gynecologist has been convicted of luring 4 women to his New York office in order to sexually assault them. But the accusations against Robert Hayden go well beyond those 4 victims. Dozens of other women accuse him of sexual abuse, including minors and pregnant women. But he cut a plea deal on many of those accusations years ago. CNN reported extensively on him in 2020, including this from our late investigative correspondent, Drew Griffin.
Dr. Robert Haddon served no jail time for his crimes. He cut a deal with the DA's office in New York.
Patients weren't told the OB/GYN they were seeing had been accused of sex crimes. And in the weeks that followed, 2 of those patients would become his next alleged victims.
Evelyn Yang was one of them.
You saw Evelyn Yang there. She is the wife of former Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang. She gave an exclusive interview to our Dana Bash about what she endured at the hands of Haddon. Brace yourself. It is very hard to hear.
I was in the exam room, and I was dressed and ready to go. And then at the last minute, he kind of made up like an excuse. He said something about, I think you might need a C-section. And he proceeded to grab me over to him and undress me and examine me internally, ungloved. And at first, I was a little bit like, what's going on here?
And there was no one else in the room?
No. In fact, when I think back to most of our exams, I don't think there was somebody in the room. Yeah.
You thought to yourself, this isn't just inappropriate banter. This is much different.
Oh, at that moment, I knew it was wrong. I mean, I knew I was being assaulted.
Haddon will be sentenced in April. He was convicted on 4 counts, and each carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. And Evelyn Yang is here now, as well as our chief political correspondent, Dana Bash, who withdrew, really brought this to light, all 3 of you guys. So thank you very much for being here. Evelyn is also the author of the book, a kid's book about sexual abuse. So thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
I know you barely slept. It's almost 3 years to the day that you sat down with Dana and that we were all stunned watching your story. To see the conviction, what does it mean?
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this day for a really long time. And I think it was such a victory for every woman involved. Every Haddon survivor, I think now can rest easier knowing that finally this man has been brought to justice.
You were sitting in the courtroom.
Yeah.
When the verdict came down, and you were sitting alongside other victims.
Yes.
And the reporting from the courtroom is they heard, there were quiet sobs when
Some loud.
Yeah, some loud.
There were a lot of tears. And I think we were just all holding it in for the duration of the trial, certainly, but even for longer. It's just this weight that we've all been carrying for a long time.
This was a really long fight for you because you worked really closely with what was Cy Vance's DA's office here in New York. And you were told, we're going to take this guy down, and then there was this plea deal. Right. And you weren't even part of the plea deal.
Right. And we
so
had
to
no
see
say.
this.
We had no say in what kind of plea deal he was taking, and in fact, didn't know about it until after the fact, until it was all done. And it was a disappointment, for sure. And I think this is why we were all a little cautiously optimistic that the verdict would be positive in this case. And so we were all gripping each other, literally, very tightly, as the jury came back in. And when we heard the words guilty, we all let out this collective sigh of relief and a lot of tears, yeah.
Dana, let me bring you in because it's the work you and our dear friend, Drew Griffin, who we lost a month ago. It's the work you did to bring this to the world.
Well, it's the work that Evelyn
Yeah.
and her attorney and all of the women who came out afterwards did. I can now say, Evelyn, I hope I'm not breaching any confidentiality, but I just want to say about, kind of give you some insight about how this happened. I think it was Christmas Eve of 2019, and I'd met you in Iowa on the campaign trail, and you called me and you said, I just texted you a story. And I read the story about this plea deal that you're referring to, and you said, I am one of those anonymous women. I was assaulted by this man when I was pregnant. And we talked for a while, and you said you wanted to come forward, but it was understandably very hard. And I was taking the train to New York to do the interview, and it was touch and go, again, understandably, because it was so emotional. And it was one of the hardest things that I've witnessed somebody do, which is to go there and to bring back all of the trauma, real trauma that you experienced. And you did it. And you did it because you knew that this was important, not just for you, but for so many other women. And then, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, but since then, that was about 3 years ago, I mean, we just, with Drew Griffin's amazing reporting, our team, Nellie Black and Patricia DiCarlo, we saw woman after woman come out. How many women now that we know of
Hundreds.
Are survivors for him?
Upwards of
Hundreds.
350 women, right? And we believe that there are more. A lot of women actually still don't know. His former patients to this day don't know that he's a now twice convicted sex felon. And there's still work to be done on that front, actually. Columbia and the hospital still has some work to do in terms of notifying previous patients. And, you know, every time I do an interview, more women come forward. And one of the first questions they ask is, how did I not know about this? Because he's now, he's been a known predator for many years. But I really thank you, I want to say thank you, Dana, and to your team for creating the space for me to come forward. As you mentioned, it was an agonizing decision. And I think you probably recall me canceling and rescheduling.
I may remember that, but that's okay. I understand.
But I have no regrets. I think the reason why I agonize over the decision is, you know, you just can't predict how the public opinion will treat you, especially women and minority women, in cases of sexual assault. But I don't have any regrets because as soon as I came forward, you know, hundreds of women felt at ease to come forward as well, and that in itself was a big deal. But the journey that led to this day and this verdict, I think, was a collective effort. You know, so many of the women who came forward after me became incredible self-advocates and advocates for others, and we were able to pass the Adult Survivors Act in May, which actually opens up the window for all survivors of sexual assault in the state of New York to file a case in court, no matter when the assault happened. So this will affect not just Haddon survivors, but sexual assault survivors, you know, everywhere.
And Poppy, can I just say one more thing, please, briefly? This is such a testament to the notion of sharing stories, even when they're hard, and what an impact it can have. And that certainly happened with Evelyn. It's also a testament to shoe leather reporting. And I just have to say that I hope that our late colleague, Drew Griffin, is smiling from heaven that one of the many, many stories that he worked on it has had such an impact to bring what we do, what we want to do at the end of the day in our jobs, which is shine a light on things, and in this case, justice. And his reporting brought justice to Evelyn and hundreds of other women.
It really did. It is, as you know so well, Dana, the core of who Drew was to this world and to all of us. And we are every day grateful for what he did. Dana, you're reporting too. You told it in a way that only you could. So thank you.
Thank you.
Dana. Evelyn.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank you, Evelyn. You're brave beyond words. Your kids are always going to be so proud of Mom for doing this, and getting the Adult Survivors Act passed was huge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.